Well, the massive winter storm we've been warning about for days, it's not just bad weather. It is causing death and destruction across the south and burying the Midwest under feet of snow. Scott, what can you tell us?
Yeah, there's some sad news on this. We've been warning that this storm is going to be dangerous. It's now officially deadly, and we've got several more days of severe weather to deal with before this is over. This is just one of the tornadoes. Watch that. Look at that right there. This is one that dropped in North Texas. The twister ripping through the Grapevine neighborhood just north of the Dallas-Fort Worth airport. At least 5 tornadoes hit the region on Tuesday. The twisters caused widespread damages to businesses. Many employees had to shelter at work, and drivers had little warning to get off the road. Dozens of houses across northeast Texas were damaged. You can see in this drone video, the homes were just blown apart. The system of powerful storms that spun up the tornadoes tracked across the south for most of the days, terrifying residents just caught in the path.
I just grabbed a hold of the bar that's in the restroom, and because it shook the house. It was shaking the house really, really bad. And then I heard my mom screaming because she had my kids in the house. And then as soon as it was done and over, I heard also glass breaking down.
Now, across Louisiana, search and rescue crews worked throughout the night and into the early hours looking for survivors of multiple tornadoes. The Caddo Parish Sheriff's Office confirms a boy and his mother were killed after a twister hit their neighborhood near Shreveport. And in Farmerville, near Monroe, at least 24 people are injured, some critically, after a twister leveled a neighborhood there. And the tornado threat is still active across that state right now. The storm also creating blizzard conditions from Colorado up through the Great Plains. Winds gusting up to 55 miles per hour, creating whiteout conditions across the entire region. More than 2 feet of snow is expected, and with the winds, the snow drifts are already piling up. The police are encouraging everyone to stay off the road. The blizzard's conditions are going to last through Thursday night. All right, here's the storm. Let's get it in motion here on the national radar. Massive system basically arching from North Dakota all the way over through the Ohio River Valley, then back down through Houston, causing severe weather up and down in all different types of the region. The strongest blizzards winds right now centered still over Nebraska, swirling there, South Dakota, Wyoming, and Montana all in that. The northern region, that's along the Canadian border there. That's where we're going to be dealing with the winter storm issues. As we move south along that arc, it starts transitioning to rain across the Ohio River Valley there. You're going to be dealing with heavy rains today and flash flooding issues. And in the south, that's the enhanced tornado risk, again, along with the widespread flash flooding. As this is going to slide east, you're going to need to watch out here on the Mid-Atlantic and New England. Here's a look at all of the warnings. The blizzard areas in red and the Great Plains, the winter storm watches and warnings in the pink and the blue. Down to the south, the greatest risk of severe thunderstorms and tornadoes today stretches from New Orleans across the Gulf to Panama City, and in the northeast, time to get ready. The winter weather arrives tomorrow night with an ice storm warning for Pennsylvania, West Virginia, Maryland, and Virginia. And Jay, we are only halfway through the week. This storm is going to be around for several more days. My main concern, though, today, yes, lots of ice, lots of blizzards, but it's that tornado risk on the Gulf Coast. You need to be ready to move to shelter quickly today from New Orleans all the way over to Panama City.
Lots of different colors on that map and all across the country, right? Thanks, Scott.